Hi, welcome back to USMA Sandhurst 2022. I'm Seth Bolden. I'm back here with Noah Kim. If you look right behind us, we have the start of the Ruck movement. And so this Ruck movement, we have all the teams lined up. And there's no order to how they're lined up. But once they start and kick off the event, they're going to start an 8-mile movement. And that 8-mile movement is from USMA proper to Camp Buckner. And so I believe the event is about to start. But I know you guys have been tuning in and watching a lot of the gruesome events that the participants have been going through today. They are fatigued. The morning started off super cold. Then it got super hot. It's a little more mild temperature right now. But the day is not over. The contestants still have to complete this movement, and it's timed and will be assessed for the final overall scoring of the participants.
Now, as my partner just mentioned, they have been moving all day long, competing in multiple physical, military, and tactical events throughout the day. I want to point out that they're just about to make another 8-mile movement, carrying 35-pound loads at a minimum, with full combat load that can go up to 90 to 100 pounds. And they're going to be moving it. The entire this is a race to end the night. 100%. That is crazy that the last event that they're doing is a full-on ruck.
And go ahead. I mean, one thing that you can see is we have the whole core of cadets right off to the side of the participants, supporting them, cheering them on. And then we also have a large contingency of parents. We have foreign dignitaries here. We have everybody coming to watch this event. It's about to get started. I'm excited. I hope you guys hear this noise.
Oh, they're off! Look at them run! As you can see, all 48 teams are now racing across the field to try to get to the thing. You have seen one squad leader, it looks like, just running out in front of everybody.
I want him on my team. Whatever he's doing, I want him on my team.
You can see some teams trying to figure out their pace right now. You have some teams going out hard in the beginning, while other teams are taking it nice and easy to be able to maintain pace throughout the night.
And this is a strategy, right, folks? So what Noah said, pacing is super important. It's impossible to run an 8-mile movement with that amount of weight on your back. So how the teams pace themselves, how they choose their placing right now will really dictate the rest of the event. Once they get to the road, I know we're going to have a shot of a vehicle that will be in front of them so you guys can see the close action and what they're going through right now with all this adrenaline, all this excitement. And I believe still 7.8 miles ahead of them.
And I want to point out that how many people came out to support the Sandhurst Ruck Off. You saw the entire Corps of Cadets lined up on the diagonal walk. You saw parents, instructors, staff and faculty of West Point, support officers, everyone that was out here. The environment was crazy. We had a live band, the Benny Havens Band, performing. To me, this was a tremendous event that I haven't seen at this scale in a very long time.
I mean, Noah, I love that you say that because it's amazing to see Sandhurst getting back to what it was always meant to be. And having all these participants here, having all the support of both West Point, the local community, parents, everybody coming out here. I mean, it's a great training event. And honestly, I want to say I'm just, I haven't done this in my cadet career. But just knowing a lot of the teams that are participating from the cadet side, I mean, it's amazing the preparation and the passion that goes into this kind of thing.
And to the old grads out there, this isn't the Sandhurst you remember. This is a completely new environment that we're looking at. We're seeing so much support. We're seeing such a live atmosphere going on with this. We're seeing an insane expansion of what it used to be. 48 teams, 16 international teams, so many ROTC teams, different service academies, different cadet companies, all being represented in this one final competition of the year.
I mean, I think a huge change to this as well is that you all have two amazing commentators to walk you through all the action. And I want to make sure that you all know that you can go to the West Point website and the
West Point. So westpoint.edu/Sandhurst. And you can find the final standings, the standings for tonight uploaded. You can also catch some of the live streams that me and Seth did over the course of the day. And tomorrow at 10 a.m., we'll be back with you covering the Martin obstacle course.
At Camp Buckner. And I can't tell you how excited I am for tomorrow because, I mean, just the energy of today. And I mean, I know all of you guys are sports fans. You know, a lot of times the second half really dictates the competition. And so, I mean, as these teams move on tomorrow and start competing in things like marksmanship, they're going to do in obstacle courses and things like that. That's really when we assess the mental toughness of these teams. We see how gritty they are, and honestly, I don't know. As a spectator myself, I can't wait. I'm super excited.
What I'm really worried about is that the first leg of the Ruck March is up a giant hill, all the way up to our post exchange here at West Point. Through that, continuing on with more and more uphill climb. This is going to be a true test of what the teams are made of. Like, it's like, yeah, you can judge the teams like at 6 a.m. when they're all fresh, ready to go. They've been training, they're rested, they're ready. But right now at 1900, they've just worked all day long. And to see them being able to handle this rug, that's going to be a true test of where that's going to be. You're going to start seeing true separation between the teams that are going to make it and the teams that might not make it.
You know, I mean, and I just want to highlight that, you know, when you're airborne, the workout's uphill. Well, you know, so I mean, I'm super excited for these teams, and I think USMA leadership, including Colonel Boyer, who is DMI 6 and in charge of all these events at West Point, he would agree with me as well. But I mean, it's just tremendous to see the athleticism. One thing that we like to say at West Point is every cadet is an athlete, and I think this is really the culmination. This is a culmination. I guess Noah's saying for some cadets of that athleticism, but combined with things that we will do in the operational army, and just doing that alongside our partners at allied forces. I mean, that's huge. That's huge to see, and I mean, I can't say how excited I am, and especially coming off today. I think my favorite event for today was the Zodiac Lane. You know, seeing them carry the boats, personally watching Coast Guard maneuver the boats in the water majestically. I mean, that was huge to see. And I mean, it was just super exciting to watch that event happen live. What was your favorite event for today?
You know, my favorite event today was the T3C lane, because I really think that like a true aspect of Sandhurst and something that like they try to switch. So in 1967 to 1975, it really wasn't the military competition you see today. It was more of a, let's say, an overall assessment of the Corps. So they graded drill and ceremony, individual discipline amongst it, demerits, and all that kind of stuff to award the Sandhurst Award. But what's really special that has evolved over the years is become more and more focused on its true mission to really capture the military aspect of training. So I think what I really like to see is the T3C lane, which is almost a simulated environment in which they have to take care of combat casualty. They have to maneuver through obstacles. They have to fire their weapons. All this kind of stuff. That's why it was my favorite lane. Also because the Coast Guard Academy and the Naval Academy didn't have the advantage at this one, unlike the Zodiac lane.
I mean, I love what you say. But like I think this Ruck March is going to be the great equalizer. And I mean, folks, we've had a great series of events and challenges today, and I'm super excited to share this with you guys tomorrow. Remember to log in at westpoint.edu/Sandhurst. You can recap everything today, and that's where you can tune in tomorrow.
And I think tomorrow's events are going to be really primed towards a military environment. They're going to have M4 shoots. They're going to have M320 grenade launch shoots. And I think those are going to be extremely exciting to watch.
No, I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am. And I mean, I think that's really what everybody likes to see. So, I mean, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be action packed, and I really hope you guys tune in. So come log back on tomorrow. This is Seth and my buddy right here, Noah Kim, and we will catch you guys at 10:00 tomorrow.
This is Sandhurst 2022.
Famous last one.